It's day
273.
Very good. Of the 29th year and beyond. Okay, so today a friend of ours posed a question. If you and your spouse were getting in the car, say you and I were getting in the car, and we had a mom with us, say your mother, who would sit in the front seat, your mom or me?
And, you know, that's a question for everyone to answer for themselves. However, in my situation, I would make my mother quite comfortable in the back seat. Now, with that said, if it was a situation where, because of health or some challenges, that it'll be easier to access the front seat, then by all means. But I just recall my mother would say all the time, I've never seen but one queen sitting on the throne at a time. And so, seeming how Gail is my queen, the throne is hers.
Okay, so I took an unscientific poll at work.
Okay.
And this is very interesting because across all races, religions, everything, the female said that whoever wanted to, if the mother wanted to sit in the front seat, it was going to be okay with her. And they were okay with that. And some were even so much were like, well, out of honor and respect, she should sit in the front seat. And then some were like, well, my mom doesn't like to sit in the front seat, or my mother-in-law doesn't like to sit in the front seat because it makes her sick, motion sickness or whatever. So that was it. But almost across the board, with the exception of one who is a mama's boy, you know who you are, was like, no, my wife would sit in the front seat. Most of the males said their wife would sit in the front seat. And then one went as far as to tell one of the other guys, and he's engaged, not married yet, if you don't do that, you will mess up a whole lot of stuff if you let your mother sit in the front seat as opposed to your wife or your fiance. And he was like, well, if I hadn't seen my mom in a while and I wanted to chat with her, then I would put her in the front seat.
Well, you know, messing up a whole lot and all that kind of stuff. Can you set precedents? Yes, you can. For me, it just gets to be practical. Like I said, if there was a challenge or whatever, because in our situation, Gail could care less if her mom was in the front seat. It really doesn't matter. But just by virtue of being mom, does that relegate the front seat to be hers? It just depends on where you stand on that. But for me, you know, if my wife is with me, that's who would normally be in the front seat.
Right.
And because, you know, again, unless there was some challenges, some issues, health and that kind of thing where it would be easily accessible.
Yeah. So I don't think this question will ever be answered completely, but it really does.
Well, no,
it reflects what your situation is.
What's say answer completely?
There's no right or wrong answer to this.
Absolutely.
It really
it
depends.
is what you say it is.
It depends on your situation. So
with that said, Colleen, eat the cake, Annie Mae. Sit in the back.
And my mother will always sit in the back because she has a nervous twitch, so she loses her mind when she's in front.
Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.